Okay, chapter 10. This is going to be easy. Well, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be fast. Okay, chapter 10 is conics. Now, I will be honest with you, I like conics. They're very artistic. I like the notion of them. I do them in my easy algebra class, the class for people who hate math, who hate school. Mostly because if you're not doing these standard formulas and you're not doing all the algebra that goes into putting these in standard formula, these are neat. They're parabolic curves and art and rebound stuff out in nature and space and all kinds of warping things. On paper, this is terrible. You have to complete the square. You have to set everything up in formulas. I have done a few of each of them. 10.2, I did a few. You guys have done the circle formula over and over and over. I don't really know why we put so much effort into this because most of the computer programs that we have nowadays don't even like them in standard form. They must prefer them all strung out and worked out with no parentheses. Standard form is a way to work with these without technology, without computers, without calculators, which we don't do anymore. I guess if quarantine goes on long enough and we go back to the Stone Age, we will, but at that point, who knows? So I did a few on 10.2. I did a few on 10.3. I labeled vertices. It's all complicated. It's very tedious. It's very formula oriented. Completing a square, I must admit I like, but that is why I'm a math major. I did right now. I was going to talk about 1 through 6. What is the deal? Oh, solving. On 1 through 6 and 10.4. If you look at those in the book, you will see that those are graphs. The solutions to those are everywhere the graphs touch. If you have two circles and they intersect 2 times, those 2 intersections are your 2 solutions. If you have a parabola and a circle and it intersects 4 times, each one of those intersections is a solution. It is much easier to do that graphically with one exception. Estimating what those points are down to the decimal when they're not perfect is extremely difficult, but I mean, estimates are estimates. Algebraically, you're supposed to be able to find the exact ones. I will tell you that routinely you can't in real life, and in the book you can. So, I mean, I did 9 through 14. I did substitution, which I'm very fond of. I think there was one elimination. You have to pay attention to some things. I did a problem a page simply because it worked out the best. When I got to 10.5, 10.5 is rotation of axes. 10.6 is, I can't remember what 10.6 is. 10.6 and 10.7 are very similar to that, and oh, hell no, I am not doing those. If it turns out you guys become really, really super duper technical engineers and this was something you totally missed in your education and you hate me, you can come back and I will apologize and you can tell me all the stuff I did that was wrong and I'll take it. But at this point, I am not doing rotation of axis because life is just not worth living in that case.